Hi everyone, welcome back to the DBA series. Today we are going to discuss about the difference between 12c and 19c. And Oracle database we have a different types of versions, like we have a 8i, 9i, 10g, 11g, 12c, 19c, 21c, 21ai. There are different types of versions we have, and 8i, 9i, 10g, 11g, all are these like legacy versions. And 12c is also like we are not getting support from Oracle. So now 19c is the long-term support we have, and in this video we are going to discuss the difference between the 12c and 19c versions in Oracle database. Okay, first of all, let us see that here we have our Oracle versions. Okay, Oracle versions we have, and this is a 12c versions. This is the first one we can see is the version this is, and this is the released year, whether the life cycle is still available or it is already dead. Okay, and some notes are here that what does it mean actually. Okay, first one is we have 12c here. 12c, c means this is the cloud, and this is the version name 12c, and this 12c is released in 2013 limited, as well as the life cycle is ended. This version is we are not getting any support from the Oracle. Okay, it is a limited support we have for a 12.2 cloud. Okay, c means cloud, and the next version we can see that 18c. Okay, 18c, this is released on 2018, and we have like a limited support for this one. Annual release model started. And next, the current one 19c, we have this one long-term support, and this is released year is 2019, and this is a long-term support database. This is a recommended version in Oracle database, since this is a stable and since this is a stable version. Now, what is new in Oracle 12c? Okay, so this 12c is released in 2013, as we already know, and C stands for a cloud ready architecture. Okay, so now coming to the key features of this 12c. Okay, first one we can see that multi-tenant architecture. Okay, multi-tenant architecture 12c have a multi-tenant architecture. Suppose, see, before 12c all are like a standalone databases. Before 12c all are like a standalone databases. Means standalone databases means, suppose I have one Oracle databases. Okay, suppose I have one Oracle database. For this one Oracle I will be having a one instance. Okay, for this one Oracle database I will be having a one instance. Inside the instance we will be having a memory and background process. Memory and background process will be having. Okay, for one database one instance. Okay, in standalone database. For multi-tenant architecture, for one database one instance. Okay, for 10 databases also there will be a one instance. There will be a one instance, one SGA, that is a memory, one SGA, and one set of background processors. For 10 databases also it is a only one set of background processes required. Okay, this is the difference between the standalone and multi-tenant architecture, and from 12c onwards this multi-tenant architecture is we have. Okay, suppose for example I have a mall. Okay, one shopping mall I have, and in that shopping mall there will be having a many shops, correct? So this one mall will be supplying all like water or power or infrastructure or security. Everything will be provided by one mall to all the shops, correct? Means in the multi-tenant architecture we have a container database and pluggable database. Okay, in container databases will be one. Okay, container databases will be one. In this container databases we will be having a multiple pluggable databases. Pluggable databases, those multiple pluggable databases will be using the same SGA and same set of background processes from the container database. How the all the shops are utilizing the same power, same water, same security, same infrastructure of the mall. In same way all the pluggable databases are utilizing this SGA and background processes from the container database. That is about the multi-tenant architecture. Hope you understanding about this one. Okay, So this is the best feature we have in 12c. And the second one, automatic data optimization. Automatic data optimization means, suppose I have old data. Okay, suppose I have old data from 2010 to, from 2010 to 2025. I have a old data. Okay, I have old data, and from last 3 years, okay, from last 3 years, user is not accessing this data. Okay, user is not accessing this data. So what this feature, automatic data optimization, this feature we have in 12c, will compress the data, the 3 years data which is not accessing by client, right? That data will be compressed, and the storage we can here save. We can save the storage with this automatic data optimization. We can save the storage in database archiving. In database archiving means real time example, like suppose I one employee is there. Okay, in my company, one employee is left the company. Okay, one employee is left the company. That one employee row will be flagged. Okay, that is hide. That is hide. It is not remote. That is hide. It's inside itself. That is hide inside the table itself. Okay, next we have a data redaction. Data redaction means, suppose the data is very important for me and I need a security for my data. Okay, so we have we have masked data. We will be masking that data. The unauthorized user will not able to access that one. It will show the last four numbers of that ATM. Okay, that ATM or that debit or a credit card, last four digits number it will be showing. Okay, the remaining behind those number will be masked. Okay, that data reduction, that security level we have in this Oracle 12c version. That is also a good feature we have. Okay, the next is adaptive query optimization. Adaptive query optimization means auto switch join type. Like Oracle will automatically adjust execution plans while the query is running in this 12c. And next one, online partitioning operations. Online partitioning operations means we have here split partitions, like split, merge, move, these type of partitions without the table offline. Offline means table or a database is not required the offline. Here without the offline, this partitioning can be done in this 12c. Okay, this is also best feature we have in this Oracle 12c. Next, PGA and SGA enhancement. PGA and SGA enhancement, what we made here in the 12c means, the memory usage improvements is made very good here. Memory usage improvements is made very good for a processing or for a caching. For a PGA and SGA, it is very faster. Enhanced the PGA and SGA for a better performance. These are the features of Oracle 12c we have, and we can see this year release 112c is ended on 2018. Okay, and July 31st, July 31st 2022 extended support also is ended. It is just sustained, it is just using. Okay, it is just sustaining here, but it is not supported by Oracle support. Okay, and yes, Oracle 12c release support has ended, fully ended. Support is ended from August 1st 2022. It left the extended support as well as. So no further patches or fixes are available. No further patches or fixes are available except through sustaining support. Whatever we have support as of now, only those supports we are getting, not the extended support. Like for further patches or to fix the bugs, we are not getting any support from the Oracle. No new security updates or bug fixes are not available for this 12c. So now we let us discuss about the Oracle 19c. Okay, what is the new in Oracle 19c? Let us see. This Oracle 19c is released in 2019, built on it is the enhanced. 19c is enhanced on the basis of 12.2 version and 18c. Both are combined here and made enhanced. Let us see what are the different features we have in this 19c version. Okay, so here in 19c we have a mandatory multi-tenant. Okay, already we discussed about what is this multi-tenant architecture. We have a container database, we have multiple pluggable databases in the container database. The multiple pluggable database use the same SGA and same set of background processes, so the resource consuming will be very less in this multi-tenant architecture. So we are using this multi-tenant architecture. It is started from 12c, and this multi-tenant architecture we have in 19c as well as, but in 12c it was just optional and it is a started the multi-tenant, and here we have a mandatory multi-tenant architecture. It is a started here. Okay, this is about the first feature. We have a mandatory multi-tenant architecture in 19c. Okay, next we have automatic indexing. Automatic indexing means to tune our SQLs, to tune our SQLs to, okay, if a query is runs slower, Oracle will notices that query. Okay, it will auto create an index for that query. Okay, it will create a automatic index, auto create a in automatic, it will create index for that query with a where clause on that column. Okay, on that column it will create a where clause, and if it is not required, later it will be removed. Okay, both the works this can be done in this one. Okay, with the AI feature we have, and that Oracle will be uses for creating and dropping the indexes, that is automatic indexing. So we now get to know about the mandatory multi-tenant and automatic indexing, the features in 19c. Let us see the third one, SQL quarantine we have. Okay, what is this SQL quarantine? SQL quarantine means, suppose a user is running a query. Okay, suppose a user is running a query and that SQL query is consuming a high CPU usage, or the SQL is hung state. Okay, the Oracle will use this SQL quarantine feature in 19c, and it will be blocked in the bad SQL from running again. SQL quarantine will prevent bad SQL from running it again. That is the feature we have in 19c. Okay, let us go for next, hybrid partition tables. So what is this hybrid partition tables? We would have a partitioned here also in 12c. In 12c also we would have a partitions for a splitting, for merging and moving. But here we have a hybrid partition tables. It have like a external and internal as well, as means internal the database also can be done the partitions we have, and external also we have. Suppose the old data I will be keeping in some of the files, okay, externally, and internally will be having the partitions. If I need the external one, okay, if I need the external one, it will be reuses those. That is the hybrid partition table. The table will be can be reused those partitions with from the external as well as internal. That is the benefit we have, hybrid partition tables we have. Okay, that is the one of the feature we have in 19c. And faster PDB cloning in this 19c, from 19c onwards the clone of the pluggable databases can be done very faster. Okay, DBCA or SQL. DBCA in the sense that is a database configuration assistant. With this feature, with this tool, the faster PDB cloning can be done. Okay, this is also very good feature we have in 19c. And next is real-time stats and stats advisor. Gathering the stats will be taking more time before like 19c, but from the 19c itself we have very good performance, because with the minimal time the gathering statistics will be done very faster. The statistic gathers will be completed here. Okay, it avoids the, see here, it avoids the delay of gathering stats manually, improves query performance automatically. It avoids the delay for gathering stats manually, whatever, whenever we run the manually those gathering statistics, right? Usually before 19c it took much time for gathering those stats. Okay, So it is improved query performance in this 19c because its delays will be avoided here for gathering stats. Okay, so this is the best feature we have in this 19c. So next is the data guard DML redirection. Okay, data guard DML redirection means, suppose I have production database and I have a standby database, and user is updating profile in the standby database. To avoid the load on primary database, user is updating profile on a standby database and redirecting that changes to the primary. that type of that type of feature we have this in 19c version. Data guard DML redirection, okay, allows DML, the changes whatever we made on the standby, it redirects to the primary. That feature we have in this 19c. Okay, next, online refresh materialized views. Okay, next we have online refresh for a materialized views. Real-time sync means whatever the materialized views we refresh, right, those will be real-time sync will be done without re without full rebuild is not required here. Okay, in real time itself whatever the refresh are completed, those will be in sync. Okay, so next, JSON enhancements means faster parsing purposes, improved support we have. Okay, next, optimizer rack scaling means, suppose I have a rack. Here in 19c we have a less overhead and better node balancing. We have a better node balancing in the 19c version, that is optimizer rack scaling. So now we get to know, we learned about the 12c and 19c. Let us differentiate between the 12c and 19c now. Okay, so here we can see that the 12c we have here and 19c we have. These are the features, different features, and let us differentiate between the 12c and 19c. Okay, so multi-tenant we have in both 12c and 19c. Okay, we have in both 12c and 19c, but in 12c we have optional, but it is recommended in the 19c. Okay, the support lifecycle is here almost it is limited now. So we have a long-term support in 19c, that is till 2027 it is extended. This is the support level in 19c Oracle support we have in 19c version. Next, automatic indexing is not available in this 12c. Automatic indexing is not available in 12c, so we have automatic indexing in 19c. SQL quarantine. SQL quarantine, we know, right? What is the SQL quarantine? It will be blocks the SQL which is consuming high CPU usage. That feature we have in 19c, but we don't have that feature in 12c. Okay, real-time statistics. Here the real-time statistic will be taking more time. Okay, but it will be completed very faster. Okay, the gather statistics will be completed very faster. This feature we don't have in 12c. JSON support is basic here, but JSON support is very advanced and optimized versions we have in the 19c. Performance tuning. Okay, performance tuning, if you come to the performance tuning, it is very important, and manually we used to tune the sequels, but we have AI based real time for tuning the sequels. Okay, this is the best feature we have in Oracle 19c. Rack scalability is good here in 12c, but it is better in 19c. PDB clone and flashback, it is limited. Cloning is it is limited, and we have fast and snapshot based cloning we have in this 19c versions. Okay, the DML redirection, it is not available in 12c. DML redirection is available in 19c. Okay, you got it right. Redirection in the sense, user is connecting to the standby database. Whatever he made the changes in the standby database, it will be redirect to the primary database. Why he is connecting to the standby database? To avoid the load from the on primary database. Okay, so he is connecting to the standby database. He is updating. He is doing modification in the standby database. Okay, so that will be redirect to the primary database. That is the DML redirection. That feature we have in 19c. Okay, materialized wave refresh, it is manually done here, but online incremental, with the online incremental it is done in this 19c feature. Okay, next we have a partitioning. Here we have a supported, here we improved one, we have like internal and external both we have, as we saw here. Okay, the partitions. Okay, this is about the difference between 12c and 19c. And in real world use cases, if you see like production DBA will relate. Okay, so in banking sector, we need to stick with the 19c version for a stable high availability and a rack, and it will be a very good performance. So we should choose a 19c. Next is for a development and a test environments, we can use 12c or 19c depending on the features tested. Okay, so avoid 12c on new production. Avoid 12c on new production because 12c is already dead now. We don't have any support from the Oracle. It is already ended life. So better use the 19c for the newer and production systems. Got it? Next, security patches. Security patches now we are not getting for the 12c, correct? Because we are not getting any support from the Oracle. So we have security patches for 19c, and we get full support and as well as critical patches. For a critical patches, we can apply the patches quarterly. Okay. Next, which should you use, 12c or 19c? If you are still using 12c, if you are still using 12c, it's time to upgrade. It's time to upgrade. Oracle 19c is a more powerful, more secure, and officially supported until 2027-29. So preparing for a Oracle DBA role, 19c is the version, best version. 19c is the best version. You can be a master and be a Oracle DBA. So hope you all understood about this difference between Oracle 12c, Oracle 19c, and where we are using these 12c, 19c. If it is a legacy system, the client need a legacy system. If we not required a Oracle support, we can use a 12c. Okay. So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you all understood about the difference between this 12c and 19c. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.